Museion continues to analyze the languages of contemporary sculpture with this magnificent exhibition, Fabulous Muscles, of Danh Vo, an artist who was born in Vietnam, but then was raised in Denmark, but maybe it's better to say that he is a citizen of the world. He started this project around 2 years ago in the Letizia in Kassel, then it reached also Renaissance Society in Chicago. It was shown in China, and we are the only Italian venue, so we're very proud of this.
Fabulous muscles.
This project consists in the rebuilding, really in the scale 1:1, of the Statue of Liberty. We have 21 elements here at Museion, and it gives us the chance to think about freedom together with the artist. He was confronted with this argument several times during his life.
For this one, there's like an old series I've done where I've found cardboard boxes from different brands that I like. They could vary from cat litter to beer to water to condensed milk. You know, like it's a process, so I think later on I found out that I was very attracted, not necessarily by the product, but it could also be by the design of the logo or how they were putting things together on the cardboards, because basically the serigraph on the cardboard would be the elements that would be gilded with gold leaves. Fabulous muscles. Then there's a new work, but I made a similar one also some years ago, which is old abandoned Christian figures, wood figures mostly, because they're most easy to cut. And the first one I did was in 2007 or 2008, but I found like this beautiful wooden sculpture, which in their time have traveled like through the Reformation, through the change of circumstances, through rain, through fire. So they have been modified by history and time, and I add a bit extra to it. In the old one, I would cut them up so they would fit into EasyJet's hand luggage requirements, and so they were, hand luggage. And in this one, I fall in love with these old antique wooden crate used to transport condensed milk. I found like this beautiful, 16th, 17th century Jesus that at the time, they would hang very high, so the proportions of the body was meant to be seen from very low. So the proportions are sculptured so you would see up, and you don't do it with these kind now. I mean, the Jesus now you find it in shops, so you just see it in front, and the proportions are a bit weird. And I'm taking up different kind of historical sculptural tradition of cutting and fitting in. So, the condensed milk box, I wanted like to see, cut the sculpture so it would fit perfectly in the box. The last group of works is a reconstruction of the Statue of Liberty, where I only recreate the skin of the Statue of Liberty. And naturally that would mean that it can only come in fragments, because it's such a fragile skin. It's only based on 2 mm thick copper.
But also in Bolzano we have a very special reason to think about this subject. Since 5 years ago, when we exhibited a sculpture of Martin Kippenberger, Zuerst die Füße, we were confronted in a very deep way with the idea of freedom in art. So now we're very happy to have the chance of this show to think about this theme in a very general way, but also to give our public the chance to confront himself in a very individual way with the concept of freedom.